What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Anno 1800. We are here in our city of Crown Falls, and it's time for us to focus on some city planning. We're going to basically try to build out and plan a settlement here, or at least the bare bones of a settlement where we ascend through the population tiers towards our investor tier up here at the top. And let's kind of walk through it. So investors over here, maybe coming over to this region. You're going to have engineers, citizens, and then down here will be our workers and our farmers. Sounds good to me. Most of what we're going to be doing is going to be in blueprint mode. We're going to kind of just walk through city planning. I think this is going to take probably the whole episode. We will see. Because I just want to plan out our best possible setup here. So, first things first is I want to find our town hall. And the way we're going to basically plan this is going to be around the town halls. And so there's going to be one town hall per kind of segment here. And so with that, let's see how many buildings we can fit around the town hall. Well, first let's just make a little bit of roads out around this. Just so we know what we're working with, I want to outline the area that this extends to. And I wish that would, like, stay up here. So we're going to do, like, kind of a... it's going to be a really interesting setup here. Because everything I normally do is square. We're going to try to go for a little more of a cycle, circular setup here. Which will be a little bit more unique. About that. Okay. So with this kind of setup, our town hall is going to need to focus on the pop and not actually the other things town halls can focus on, which is like the what's the word? Public services. So I could potentially do something like this. The only thing is this guy's not going to be accessible. Unless I do something like that. And I can move you out one. And you up one. Just trying to think of road access. Because if we can get some pretty good road access here. And everything kind of works out. I want to kind of give a throughput path between this stuff. That connects those pretty well. Anything that's on this side is going to struggle to get this side, though, which is a concern for me. Will that reach? This will definitely be in range. Question I have is that going to be in range? Also, if I move you two, I think that will be fine. While this is going, I want to set up another route. Go back to the old road here. Do I have a free clipper? I do. Let's get a second clipper here. We want to do a route. Let's do... what's the region called? Cape Trelawney. A new route, trade route. From here, it's going to be a new trade group. It's going to be from Rendhoven to Crown Falls. We should have our ship starting to explore it in the background. We're going to load all of our construction material, the higher tier stuff. So steel beams, windows, reinforced concrete, and let's just start getting some steam motors over there too. Yeah, unload all of those goods. We're gonna send over our regent Clipper. Where's Mackerel? Where was that ship from? Okay, I gotta get that guy out of wherever the hell he's in. There's our trade route. And our new group is gonna be A, Old World into
I'm
KT.
delighted to introduce our new colleague.
There we go. That's all figured out. Now, somewhere in here it said I had a clipper that needs to be unloaded. I do. I'll do all that stuff.
My life is my prison.
The beef processes pigs. Okay. Anyway, back to Cape Trelawney. So with the setup like this, this will be the basic rudiments of our population center here. Gotta turn down my headset volume because that's really loud for some reason. There we go. And we want to kind of copy this and distribute it around the thing here. So spin you. There, and there. I don't mind this. I think this works pretty well. And you would just kind of tessellate it across. How does it pair with each other, though? You could do something like this. Let's just see. Move some space. We're going to try to fit this as far back as possible. Well, no, let's leave a little bit of space. And we'll just plan to see. So, like, there you could do one. I'm gonna have to, like... Ooh, I see what I made. I made a mistake. I need to just kind of grab... I want to have one of these available, just be picked up somewhere else. Drop all of that. Okay. Save that. I'm just gonna throw one of you, like, in some random space over here. Yeah, right there. That's our template house. That's their model home. And we're gonna see how many of these we can fit. So 1, 2, and 3. We have now a middle area. There's some problems with our original roadway. But I don't really mind this area we have.
Production has stopped.
That would be like one segment. And let's say for... Here's the other thing is we're going to need to provide their goods, right? We're going to have to plan that going forward. So, for peasants or farmers, all they need is pubs and schnapps. Pubs and marketplaces. Then second tier, you need to also have schools and pubs. So let's start with just the farmer segment here. Question becomes, where do you put the marketplaces in these? It's not the best size.
All we're asking for is protection.
Yeah, sure, come on in.
You've got our interests at
Okay,
heart.
diplomacy. Everyone's fine.
Don't give me that.
Thinking in the spokes. Kind of just fit you in the spokes. for our marketplace. Something like that. The question becomes, do the guys in the middle have the right level of access? And maybe they will once we go and have like brick roads and things. And once we provide access to the thing properly. Okay. And for pubs fit pretty well. You can do the same thing. Probably want to go and move you back one, though. Doesn't really matter, actually, because you're touching both sides. We'll just plan something like this. Fire department could be a problem. I'll think about that in a second. The police is also annoying size. It'll fit, but not perfectly in here. I want to provide a lot of these. These are a little bit expensive, so I can just do 2 police. And they mostly reach. Do the same with the fire. I think it fits really nicely in there, but is there a better option for what goes in there? Because I know we're going to need also a hospital. Hospitals are large. Hospital could fit perfectly in the middle, though. At least for the lower tier. They only really need the one. If I do that, the fire station could go like almost perfectly in here. It's just one little awkward spot. We can decorate this later, but something like that provides us with our requisite goods. We can adjust these now to meet as needed, and we have extra space to, say, fill up more people if we need to. And that's not bad for a farmer's area. Anything else you think they might need here? Feeling a no. Eventually we'll put a church and stuff in there, which will be a little more confusing, but postal services we could plan for. And have a similar problem to our ones in the past. So what's the difference between you? 400 cost versus 120. Your range is much lower on the 120. Let's think about it, right?
Production has stopped.
For the cost of one of our post offices, we would need probably more of these to cover the same area. Because one of these, I'll have to fit it in here better. Like, let's move, say, you over here for the post office right here. One there. One there. One there. And one there. We cover basically every house with just 4 of them. 2,000 cost compared to 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I could put maybe here. It's like, maybe like save a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 times that is okay, versus 4 times that is 16. So it is maybe some savings. Just doesn't fit as well because we'd have to put it like right in the middle. We'll go with the more expensive option. That will be fine. Are you the same size as the, I think you are the same size as the, tavern, which makes it for a nice, sized placement there. We'll plan for gardens and things later. None of that matters right away. We could do tourist stops. We could do hotels. I don't care about those. Now I think we just kind of spritz in some farmer settlements where we can. And we'll make it look better. We'll put some ornaments and things in there. Okay. This will be our farmer kind of get up here. We always put the free one slot closer to the interior. That's going to take a lot. So we also want to make sure we have some room for storage.
It's all prepared.
Coastal storage. We don't have light bulbs, which is causing some problems. So you produce extra 50. Let's make sure we have quite a few of you, actually. It's going to be a pain, but we do need more harbor space. We could also build a docklands. Might go the dockland route. I have to think about how much the dockland costs compared to everything else. But we'll plan for that much. It's a lot, but we need a lot. We're going to build this place out. Okay, I think this tracks. Right, let's keep going and adding more of our housing. Now, this area over here does not need power, which is something we need to remember. When we get Pax Romana, we'll need power access, which means providing ways for power stations to fit into this design. How we're going to do that, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I could rework the middle here to provide more housing, I think. Let's do that. Like if I move you and you. We get a nice little 4 block of housing. And I could put something like that. House there, house there. House there, house there. Go through there. Need to plan something out for these open spaces. Well, fit here. 2. Or I split it in half and do 1 and 1. Only question then becomes we're cutting apart a big thoroughfare here on the side,
Don't think we'll play the sheep.
which could be a problem. But I think it'll be fine. Let's see, what does he want?
Hear the plea of the multitude.
Old world. Little trade union, okay.
Trade unions. The real universities.
Love those damn things. Anyway.
So be it.
Thanks, bud. I gotta remember to keep using our research points, by the way. Fire stations, hospitals,
Boldly
monasteries.
tread where none have trod before.
Canned food, productivity. Let's just go for that. Animals, gorilla.
Production has
Here we
stopped.
go. How's the dam looking in the new world? Alright, afraid of fire station. I don't want to even deal with that. Lacking in brick. That will take some time. We should make this tier 3 while we are in the background here. Back to Cape Trelawney. Our exploration is happening. Are you? Is this like one of your profitable islands? No, you're not. You only have artisans. Okay. We'll put like some ornaments and stuff in there. This space right here could be better used. The question is, why did I not find this type of... Oh, because we built the things radial from it. So what would be this on this side is being used differently. I see. We'll have to see how the zones look like. We might have to go back and customize this a little bit, but as basics go, that should be everything you need for a farming settlement. We'll have to add more buildings and things. We can take out houses as we build that. There's our farmers, and we can expand kind of over here in the gaps if we need more farming settlements. Like, for instance, you know, you... or you. I quite like doing that. And some of those houses won't be in the range of our trade unions, but we're just doing this to maximize the effect, right? Want to maximize the effects where possible, and then we can adjust as need be to expand beyond those. All right, that's good. I think what I should be doing here is while this is all running, let's have a farmer or like a basic timber guy working. We'll do 2 of you. And just go ahead and start picking up some wood for us to use for building. How far is Cape Trelawney from our world here? Not too far. What happened to that ship I sent out? Ah, here you are. Good. That just means we should start using our clay deposits where they are. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get this section built. I think that will be fine. What I'm going to want to do is take this and plan it out for what we do when we hit the workers, though. Just so we can check. I think that's perfect equidistance. You know, anything about town halls is it's not telling you when they overlap like it did with the, No, it does. It does. Good. All right, so if we expand this, For the higher tiers, all we should need to do is provide additional resources. And you can change it as we go other ways. But theoretically, they do tessellate. Just finding the appropriate spacing. And I like the lower tier stuff because those are going to be the guys we need the most of. And when you get above these tiers, things start to break down. I'm not even getting all of it. It's so large. Okay. Why does it feel like it's longer one way than the other way? It is a little bit. Why are you blocked? That's the post office. Is that still in the range of the other post office? Is that what that's telling me? That is what that's telling me. Okay. Well, let's do one more downward this way. They'll be a little bit distant from each other. Sure. Could I fit a third? Question. If need be, we're going to turn this place into purely settlements. We'll do all our production elsewhere, but I don't think we'll need to worry about that at the moment. And I could fit a third, probably. Gonna have to be kind of... Our offices are going to be a little strange. I can do it. Here's what we'll do. Move you, like, over here. Sure. Give me some kind of farmer's warehouse. Oh, we don't even have any forest available. Just for now, put your little residence right here. Cool. I want to kind of cram these in. The issue we're running into is this range, right? How much room can I move our service? I could go one block nearer the exterior range. I could expand more around there. We're gonna need to maximize that. Go speed 3 here. The reason we're going speed 3 is I want my production lines to work in the background. This guy needs to move. I want to drag along that, I just can't click in the right spot today. Whatever, we're going to drag that guy along with us. We'll change him. The closest I can make it is probably like somewhere over here. Ideally, what I want to do like lines out from this and have some kind of connection. All right, temporarily we'll just remove these. Music is quite nice for this area. Okay.
The people celebrate your leadership.
As far over here as we can go. Bam. In the middle, we can have all like the very nice things. So your range is going to be about there. With that in mind, we're going to move this. You are more thick that way. Now, leave you where you're at. We're gonna copy you. See if I can fit another one over here. And I can't. Just gotta move a little bit space out that way. 3 of these will be our workers and our farmers, not necessarily in a specific order. That's in line. Just want to drag it down. So all of those are not red. Son of a bitch. Come on. Please. Right there. Right there. Bam. Oh god. Is that really not far enough? Right there. I need how many? I need 4 blocks this way. I can give you the 4 blocks. So this will go right down to the edge of the water. I can move this to give them an extra set here. You're gonna move this way. We can make this work. It's very annoying, though. Alright, let's move everything from this side. Oh, you're killing me. You know what? Screw the fucking post offices. It don't matter. We're just gonna drag half the town and we'll fit it in there.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
I don't know. 2 of them looks really good. We'll start with 2.
A bit of a coup securing their expertise.
1 for each. We'll leave this area free. Oh my god. See how good this is for us. I could also turn the free area into citizens, which I don't hate because they're going to have a lot of the similar needs to our what's it called, to our workers. Also, my girlfriend is home. I'm going to need to go and say hello to her in a moment. All right, let's just plan some connections between the 2. And that might be enough for us to work through for planning some citizens and other guys. But for now, we'll leave it like that. let's do a connector down to our harbor. We'll just go from a random point. Oh, we'll do this line here. Just has to touch. Okay, let me go say hello to my girlfriend, and I'll be back. We'll let the game run here. Well, no, I'll pause. We'll be back. Okay, we are back. We'll see how good this setup is here. But let's just plan for the first tiers. So I need to add a school and church. School's easiest, I say. I think we just throw schools in over here where what the pub was. You're touching there, so that's fine. Did I get rid of a... I see why the school was easy. But I could fit you perfectly in here. That's going to ruin our school's area of effect, though. Let's see if it works, if I can get it done. We probably... I should do that. Because we probably don't need that much in the way of post office. That's overkill. You need schools. Well... Okay, baby. What do we do? A little shuffle. Think that's gonna work out all right. It's not ideal. We'll adapt, but for now, is that better for school or for our churches? This church needs to go in here too. That's gonna be perfect for the church. I have a feeling some of these guys are going to need to die away. Church is going to definitely need to be 2. Okay, that means we drop this and put a church where those guys are. I should plan for removing houses as opposed to... Man, this church is so friggin' huge. Plan for removing houses as opposed to... God, you still need space. Okay. Put our church right in there. Actually works really well. And that can stay. Okay. Now I should be able to make room for a school, I think. Organically make room for a school. I think the churches are going to reach all the way to the far north. It might have a little bit of a struggle, but that's fine. Schools are an awkward size. Fit right on the edges. They're 2 houses in width. Is what I need to keep in mind here. I want to keep them on the central axis. Axis, I should say, not access. Is this the best spot? Like right here? Reduces the efficiency of our marketplace. Quite a bit. move that a little bit. Still might be the best spot, though. Marketplaces are cheap. We need to remember that. Marketplaces are cheap. It means I can slot those things in basically wherever they're needed. I think that works. That's 4 schools. 2 churches. And a ton of mail. Probably too much mail, all things considered. We'll adjust. We can scale down the mail production as we need it. That's that. Here's the next tier. What would we need? Well, let's start with just this. We can plan out the other things as they come. They're going to want us to build more things. Also, the dam is done. We should start the next tier. And this can just build right now. 30 minutes. Let it go. And we're going to have ourselves some power here in Manola. Okay. So we're going to need a lot of wood to get this done. I'm going to go ahead and just build this. We're going to build like a area here. We're going to go overkill on the lumber production. And we're going to do a warehouse just like over. First, let's build it. Warehouse could just be like right there and right there. And just get that done.
We need something first.
Okay, that's all fine. Now we start building, right? I think we do. Let's just go and get our first one here. We're just going to start production ever so slowly. So while that's thinking, let's think about what we need for our citizens. The citizens no longer need marketplace. Still need schools. Don't need churches. No, they do need churches. So school, churches, university, and variety theater are the mainstays for them. Okay. These guys are smaller. So let's go for this again. I almost want to like put these on like around a central point again. Like make it a square. And then combine the squares. Leave a 1 tile gap. 1 tile would be for railways. This becomes our central point, so we want to replace some of the things here with public services. Trying some different styles.
Production has stopped.
Okay. Someone bought back one of our shares, so we know our income's just going down. Figure out why that income is going down. We want it to go for that. Are you all supplied?
Like music, joy is infectious.
Everything we've been giving you still have. Why did our share income go down? Is it in the old world?
I have a feeling of
Light bulbs.
sweet as a spring meadow.
Ship under attack.
See it?
Ready for a challenge.
Get away. Very annoying. Advanced weapons. Okay.
Are we to invest in maritime, industrial, or civic technology?
You have so much stored here. Alright, back to Cape Trelawney. Let us build this
I
out.
decide when I die, thank you.
Then
Ship under attack.
They're not sunk yet.
is dealt
That's
with.
what it takes.
Okay, here's the question. Do you have marketplace? You don't really. Not a lot of it.
You
What we're
reach
going to want
a
to do
new
here is put
milestone.
a warehouse in this corner. We're going to make sure we get some bricks. Just
If
enough
it
for us
please
to...
an all-powerful deity to place me on the throne, it shall certainly please you.
Let's get some bricks starting to be produced here. Speed 3.
One final look.
We'll do the newspaper. Everything's good.
Uncompromising journalism.
You are only a messenger.
These guys are going to be
Enough
the
rule like
guys
a ruler,
letting out here.
You are blameless. You are
Question we have though is if I build the other ones, do they counteract?
Use it constructively.
Need a 10 here. $74. I think if we produce it with a stone path, we'll be all right. We can try. I was thinking, what's the best path to this? Like down and around like that? I think so.
Spare a thought for us.
Vectors, architect will take.
Scooped us out of the gutter, you
See,
did.
now you're at 100, so that does work. Questions, are these guys going to be at 100?
yourself a target.
They do. That's about as far as you can possibly get. Cool, so farms residents are going to be fine once we have stone pathways, is what that's telling me. We'll just keep building this stuff up. We'll get to church later. We don't have to worry about that. I was going to go and assign our ship here to keep exploring.
Steersman!
I do want to clear all of the white space.
Ceasefire has ended.
We're going to visit Old Nate eventually. So, Variety Theater is the most expensive. Well, it's not super expensive, really. It does fit nicely. I think we do like one here, and one here. And that'll probably cover all of our area. University's gonna be tough. Probably will need to be like something like this. We'll have to see how much space that covers. If need be, we can throw in a third down here. You are expensive, but hopefully you're worth it. We can fit more guys in these other radiuses to maximize our profit from that. you're gonna need a church, police station, and fire station. And a hospital. Hospitals are kind of cheap, honestly. Throw some of you in here. And if we need more than that, I'm setting up the connections wrong if we need more than that. Here, make this a little bit more efficient. Considering this is our main line. Still struggling to get over there. That's the effect of having that university right there. Could I space it better? First, let's have all of our paths kind of go across where they are meant to go across. University coverage is guaranteed. The hospital, not so much. We could change it, put the hospital on this side. We'll definitely need a third hospital. I mean, I should as well just put this back here. All right, at this point, we're just doing one hospital per square. So back to the square they go. We'll just commit to that. Middle square looks kind of rough there, so we'll need this one over here. All right, there's the hospital. Police department should be easier. Again, one per square. And likewise, we'll do a fire station. You are a very awkward size, and I dislike you being awkward. Screw it, we're just gonna put you in the corners. That actually looks much better if I do it like that.
A bit of a coup.
A lot of weird
securing
stuff
their
going on here
expertise.
with this crafting of base, but we'll look at that later. That covers most of it. I can slot people in elsewhere if we need to. Fire stations are cheap, so I don't really mind. Okay. More farmers are coming in. If you like that, they're gonna need a lot of stuff from us. We'll get that eventually.
Production has stopped.
And so next is gonna be getting them a church. Church is another building that's quite awkward. Best option is 100% to go and put the church like right here. Connect it. Maybe even get rid of this or move it. Really, it's right in the middle of your line. We need to free up one more slot to really make it worthwhile. We could do it. That's fine. That does work for us. Okay. And we'll replace the church there. Again, do you reach? You should reach. That's our little church district.
Done.
I feel like we have less space here. Because we're building it like this. Let's see. There's like a line right here. And this becomes the church district. Butting up against this. There we go. That'll be our church. And we'll see how much that covers. We need to build a third. There's churches. Next thing you need, we have...
Much to be thankful for.
University's done. We need schools. We have church, and we have variety theater already planned. Okay. Schools. Another awkward one. But we should be able to accommodate this. Just gotta think about where's the best place for it. Definitely a kind of radial over here. Thinking of the best way to maximize your access. That does work, though. So we'll do that there. We'll see how that interacts with other places eventually. But for now, each will get a school on the side like this. We can place something else over there. Maybe the variety theater could go over there. Just to keep it balanced. I think that's fine. Or I could put the police station there. Police station there, we're pretty well balanced, I'd say. Yeah, we'll do that. Balance it out. That should be a house. In the beginnings of what will be our citizen setup. There we go. Don't mind it at all. Okay, we'll see how that tessellates and creates and how that's all going to shape out. But for now, it is fine. We're going to keep building out what will be our workers. Farmers, not workers. Farmers. Workers are different. We are going to need some aluminum sent over here. Let's start a new world route. I guess I could, well, let's create a new group here. Neptune's Gift. We want to go from the New World, Manola. Let's go ahead and load some fertilizer. And we're going to load aluminum profiles. Not gonna be a ton. Go to Cape Trelawney. We're gonna unload all of that. Going to be our world into Cape T. A lot of things are gonna be going into Cape T. I don't see a lot of stuff coming out of Cape T. All right. And finish out the buildings. 3. And fire stations. Let's get those fire stations down as well.
I can give you the dental key. You must reach into the
Wants
mouth.
to pick up some stuff. Okay.
Just say the word.
And our clipper over here.
A great way to smallest inkling of success is still your inkling of success.
Do I have a quest? 1 second. I'm
A
being weird.
peaceful smile at the end.
Okay. Strange that he just gave us 3 sausages. That gets us a lot of farmers.
Don't mind
Before we
their
even add
foraging.
any of the other stuff. Local goods we can definitely do. Then the mail we'll get later. Overseas mail. So regional mail comes from different islands. Overseas comes from different regions. Which hopefully will make it profitable. And let's just start 20 influence per. I want to wait to build these until we have the influence.
Your unblinking,
Generated.
red-eyed dogs emerge to sweep your city of its soul.
And there we go. There's our first farmers. Awesome. Let's first connect this area. Need probably just a line coming down. That was whatever. Doesn't matter. Just from here and from here, it could be a little bit awkward. Okay. We'll sprinkle things in, but that should be enough for our citizens. Kind of fill in some space from the would-be for the engineers. We'll put engineers over here on this bluff. We can sprinkle other stuff in, like over here. Maybe we move this and fit it somewhere else, but it's fine for now. In fact, I might sprinkle some of these guys down in here. But also we have room for public works, right? Because we have to eventually put down zoos and things. And those will take up a lot of space. Most definitely. Water drop care package can put sea mines and bombs. They take a lot of workers. What is the issue on that route? I missed it. Okay. Okay, that's all good. Let's start providing for our people here. So, we're going to need 9 fish. Let's plan for more than 9. Thinking fishing can come over here, docklands over here, or docklands down here, I don't know. We'll start with just fishing in the main area. Not improved at all by our access to... Yeah. Each of those provides for 2. Bam. It's not gonna fit perfectly. Oh well. Can I get you one more? If I move you all the way over here. And get you one more. That's a steady 8. Question is a warehouse gonna reach all that? I do not know. You can try though.
What brings you here, Master?
You do. How's our fish look now? 16. That should be enough. We can downsize it if need be. The other thing is a harbor master. We could slot one of you in. It's perfectly. And we'll reach our fishing area. It saves me room to do a second harbor master because it's damn near squeezed into the edge here. In fact, I could move it to min-max it if I need to. Right there's the edge, but we'll actually hit it. Put something else there, like just a placeholder so it looks decent. Probably won't ever build it. That's fine. There is our fishing. You'll probably need to be upgraded. sure need to be upgraded. That looks fine. Knobs workers clothes I want to make here. It just makes more sense. And we don't need the whole space for population. And let's go ahead and just drop what's on this island. Don't need any of that.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I can pick up design from one of these places if need be. So it's actually held true. All right, and as we increase here, we're going to see that tick up. Kind of outline the edge of what I'm going to call the municipal area. Right, so like that all the way is the edge. Bring you down here. Find kind of our borders. So from here up is where the city is. Down here is where we're going to use our industry. A lot of this irregular area, I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we'll see. And we'll start by doing some farmland down here. Something I can do, keep building out these docks. We need a lot of supplies here. I think the dam finished, right? We do want to finish this. Bam. And that should be power for everybody. Like, I don't think anyone's going to need power. And so our power station here can go away. There we go. Let's just see. We should have power. It also means a lot of stuff is going to change with respect to our productivity here. Yeah. Our guys got powered. So the Scion's going to be looking crazy as far as production. Yeah, a lot of wood being used. Okay. So this means in the start of next episode, we need to go through and downsize all of the buildings that no longer need to be producing as much as they are producing. That's going to be quite a lot. That should save us some money, right? Hopefully we can get our share income closer. Can I get rid of this quest? I don't care for the production of a lot of these guys. But now a lot of you are duplicated. We'll need to fix everything. So we'll do that. And before we stop here, we'll do one more pull on our talent development.
We can afford to invite some of these visiting experts to join us.
Pub need are provided with schnapps beer and sauce. Oh, red beer in the church. Could also plan out some really cool stuff with these guys. Bonus income from church is cool. Go for the town hall. We need more of those guys. They're going to be planning a huge town hall initiative. Let's wait and we'll do a pull of our normal stuff here.
I think this calls for vermouth.
And one last pull. Cigars, crop farms. No service maintenance cost but less range. Bonus income but less happiness. Productivity and less workforce from fisheries and pearl farms. That's just blanket good. It's the same as that one though, and this one also has soap and other things. We go industrial. All right. With that, we're going to take a break. We'll call this one here, and we'll come back next episode and make sure we fix all the problems that now have happened from giving Manola access to a dam.
I will paint a mural of you.
And after that, it's just a matter of getting our last tier of artistas here to get the Grand Stadium, which is how we get unlimited influence, and that really opens us up to a lot of stuff around the world. So that's all good. For now, I'm Carlson. Hope you enjoyed. I've been Sean Blue Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.